Good evening, everyone. So, today I'm going to start with exercise 3.3 of chapter 3. So, chapter 3 is playing with numbers. Okay, so it is playing with numbers. So, when you were there in class, like exercise 1, exercise 3.1, what you got to know? You got to know how to find out the factors and multiples. Then we went through the another topic, and it was exercise 3.2, and it was about prime number and composite number with the help of chart. Okay, so table chart is 1 to 100 table chart is there, and I hope you have completed. So I'm very happy to hear that you people have completed the work as well. Okay, so today I'm going to take you people to the next rule, which is the divisibility rule, which will help you out to find out the factors as well as the multiples. Okay, so here you just see what is called the divisibility rule. The best way to find out the factor of anything is called divisibility rule. Means there are a number of rules made for different numbers, different digits. How can we say that any number is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5 or not? Okay, so here we are going for that particular topic only. First, one thing one rule already you people know, and that particular rule is any number which is an even number. Remember, any number which is an even number is always divisible by 2. It is known to everybody. So you learnt it very long back, undoubtedly. Yesterday, when we went through different numbers, when we went through the division and all those things. So I told you in between, when you went through the table chart, I told you in between how is a number divisible by. Okay, so just I'm going to take you from 1 to all. Fine. So the first rule we have is divisibility by 10. You know what? Many times we have to learn it. Many times they think that I need to learn this rule of divisibility. But let me tell you, there is no need to learn this table. There is no need to learn this divisibility rule. Okay, just the thing is you have to get an idea how to go for it. So the thing is, if you go for the table of 2, no, table of 10, because we are going for divisibility by 10. So if you go for the table of 10, what you find? It is having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and onwards. Even we can go ahead from 100 also. 10 tens are 100 and we can go ahead of 100 also, right? So here what is common? Let me just show it to you. What is common here? Yeah. I'm just taking you people what is common here, and the common thing you just see what is common here. The common thing when you take it 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, okay, 50, 100, and again if you cross to it 110, 120. What is common here? Let's see what is very common here. All are ending in 0. All are ending in 0. So when you go for divisibility rule by 10, so the rule says any number ending in 0. You know what happens when you go for the small number? We can easily go through the table. That yes, till 100 I know the table, so I can go for it. 10 tens are 100, I can go for it. I can take the help of the chart, and till 20 and 25 table. Actually, the basic need for every student is to go for the table till 20 or 25. The best is 25. As you are a math student, so you should learn the table till 25. But here you just see, if you go for till 25, then also you are going till 250 only, and after that, nothing. So what you need to do, how to find out? If the number comes like this, 2, 3, 4 and 0, the number is like this. It doesn't come in any kind of table. So how can we find whether it is divisible by 10 or not? In that case, divisibility rule is only helping us out. How? You just see. When we talk about divisibility rule of 10, it says any number ending in 0 is divisible by 10. Any number divisible by 10 if it is ending in 0. So what happens here? 10 twos are 20, 34, 3s are done. Then finally we get 40, and 40 is also divisible by this. So what happens? The rule for the divisibility of 10 is any number which is ending in 0 is called divisible by, is always divisible by 10. Okay, so remember this, any number ending in 0 is divisible by 10. Compulsory the number should have 0 by the last. This is only called the divisibility by 10. So easy it is now. Just the thing is you have to keep it in your mind that yes, in the table of 10, every time what happens, 0 comes by the last. So no need to learn it. Okay, that case, no need to learn it. Fine. Now I just take you people to just repeating because one more joined somewhat late. So I'm just telling what is the rule of divisibility by 10. So any number which is divisible by 10, how can we find out? So any number which is ending by 0, ending in 0, at least the number should have 0 by the last. So undoubtedly the number will be divisible by 10. Now just taking you to the divisibility rule by 5. So easy. Let's go for the table of 5. Why to go for the rules and all? Better to understand it. Okay. So I'm just taking you to the table of 5. Let's go for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and onwards. Onwards it goes. I'm not going to write down the whole table. Fine. So what you find here when you go for the table of 5, because it is asking for the divisibility rule of 5. So what do you find here? The common thing is, here the rule is any number which is ending in 5 or 0. 5, 0, 5, 0, 5. What happens? Any number which is divisible, which is ending in 5 or ending in 0, ending in 5 and ending in 0 is always divisible by 5. So now the matter comes, how can I say? Means just through the table I got to know. So no need to learn it. The thing is we have to understand it. Now I'm just taking a number. 3, 5, 2, 9. Here the number is ending in 9. So it is not divisible by 5. I'm taking another number now. 3, 9, 2, 5. Ending in 5. If it is ending in 5, undoubtedly it is divisible by 5, right? Now I'll take another number. 3, 2, 9 and 0. It is ending in 0. So it is undoubtedly divisible by 5. Got it? I hope you should have no problem at all. How can you say that any number is divisible by 5? If the number is between 50, it is very easy for you to find out. If the number is very small, like you can easily do the calculation, easily you can divide it. So it is very easy. But the matter comes if the number is so big in 1,000, 10,000 and lakhs, how can we say whether the number is divisible by 5 or not? Just keep in mind that any number ending in 5 or 0, ending in 0 is divisible by 10, and ending in 5 and 0, it is divisible by 5. Okay, so you just see the same applies here. Divisibility by 10 says ending in 0. So any number, now the turn comes, any number which is divisible by 10 is 100% divisible by 5. Because 5 says ending in 0 and 5. So undoubtedly the number which is divisible by 10 is 100% divisible by 5. I hope you people are getting me. Right? If you have any doubt, just let me know so that I'll explain it again. Fine. Now the next comes the rule for divisibility by 2. How come? You people also know. Divisibility by 2 means it should be an even number. Any even number is always divisible by 2. Remember, all the even numbers. All the even numbers means what? You know the even numbers, which are called the even numbers. Any number ending in 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. Any number ending in all this is always divisible by 2, right? So any number which is ending in 24680 is an even number. So all the even numbers are divisible by 2. So this is so easy. Undoubtedly, this is very easy for you. Even number, or if you're not able to understand what is even number, so it's very easy. If any number is divisible by, if any number is ending in 24680, this number is divisible by 2. Okay, now I just take you people to next one. Okay, so next one, what is the divisibility rule by 3? Let's see. For that, I want to take you to the table of 3. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Okay. So we will not take these because they are the single numbers only. And you know, it is very easy because it comes in the table of 3 only. But I will take all the 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digit and 10 digit number even. And we can easily say whether it is divisible by 3 or not. What is the rule? Let's see. But for that, it is very important that you should know the table of 3. If you know the table of 3, undoubtedly you can complete it. Let's see how. Let's see how. What the question is, I am talking about 2 digit number. What it is? 1 and 5. So what I did, I added up. 1 plus 5. It is 1, 5, 15. I added up. 1 plus 5. What the answer comes? The answer comes 6. So when the answer comes 6, 6 is divisible by 3, right? Means the sum of the digits. Now the rule comes. I'm just taking you to another rule. Another example. I just take you a number 3, 2, 5. Okay, 3, 2, 5, and including with that I'll add up 2. 3, 2, 5, 2. Now you will think, ma'am, I need to go for that division and all. No, the easiest way. It is not asking you what is the quotient and are you getting the remainder or not. It is not asking for it. It is just asking whether it is divisible or not. So how to find it out? Let's see. What I'll do, these 4 digits are there now. What I'll do, 3, I'll add up all. I'll add up all. Okay. So 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 2, answer comes 12. Now what I have to do? I have to check this 12 is divisible by 3 or not. The sum of, remember the sum of the digits, if it is divisible by 3, so the whole number is divisible by 3. Let's see how. How come? So here you see 12 is divisible by 3. So undoubtedly this number is also divisible by 3. Let's see how. That was the rule I said. So I have taken 3, 2, 5 and 2. So just let me take 3 ones are 3 and here comes 0. Now 2. Then I'll put 0 here and 3 8s are 24 and here you see 1 and then 2 come. 3 4s are 12. Answer comes 0 0. Finally what happens? The whole number is divisible by 3. How did it happen? Just 2 things I did. First I added up all the digits and that sum is divided by 3. If it is divisible by 3, so the whole number is also divisible by 3. Now I just take you to another number, that is 49258. Very big number now. Let's see how to do. 4 plus 9, 13. 13 plus 2, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. And 20 plus 8, the answer comes 28, right? 4 plus 9, 13 plus 2, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 8, answer comes 20. Now you have to check whether 28 is divisible by 3 or not. That's why I told you it is very important that you know the table of 3 here. If you know the table of 3, you can easily say yes, 28 is not divisible by 3. But if you don't know the table, let's go for division. 3 7s are 21 and 3 9s are 27. 28 doesn't come in the table. So 28 is not divisible by 3. So this number is also not divisible by 3. So remember, if the sum of the digits are divisible, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, the number will also be divisible by 3. This is the rule. Okay. So now I want to take you. So what is the first rule? The first rule says about the divisibility rule of 10. Any number ending in 0 is divisible by 10. Any number ending in 5 or 0 divisible by 5. Any number which is an even number, or which is ending in 2, 4, 6, 0 and 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. This number is divisible by 2. And what about 3? It is totally different. And what it is different? It is different here because any number is divisible by 3 if the sum of all the digits are divisible by 3. If the sum is divisible by 3, undoubtedly the number is also divisible by 3, right? Now we went through number 4. Okay, so 4 we have done. We'll go for the next one. Let's see what that number is. Undoubtedly it will be number 4. So let's see what is the divisibility rule by number 4. But before that comes divisibility by number 6. Okay, divisibility by 6. Which number is divisible by 6? So how to find it out? Which is divisible by 6? Let's see. The very easy way is any number which is divisible by 2 and 3 both. Remember, any number which is divisible by 2 and 3 both is always divisible by 6. Let's experiment it. The experiment, see, I'll just take few numbers which are divisible by 6, which comes in the table of C. First you check whether this number is divisible by 2 or not. Undoubtedly yes, even number. It is divisible by 2, by sure. Now we have to check that whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So 4 plus 2 comes 6. First number, I'm just taking you to the first number. 4 plus 2, 4 and 2, 42. Now I have to check whether 42 is divisible by 3 or not. How can we say? 4 plus 2, I just added up. 4 plus 2, answer is 6. 6 is divisible by 3 because it comes in the table of 3. Okay. Now, so it is divisible by 2 also and divisible by 3 also. So undoubtedly it is divisible by 6. Next one. 4 plus 8. When we add up 4 plus 8, the answer comes 12. 12 is, first, it is an even number, so divisible by 2, correct? And when it is, the sum is 12. Sum is 12 here, and 12 is also divisible by 3. So it is divisible by 3 and 2 both. So 48 is divisible by 6. 60. 6 plus 0, 6, right? 6 is always divisible by 3. Second, ending in 0, say it is an even number. So this is also divisible by 2 and 3 both. So remember, any number which is divisible by 2 and 3 both is only divisible by 6. Now I just take you another number. The another number is 63. The another number is 72. Just see. Another number is 72. What happens here? 63. It is divisible by 3. Why? 6 plus 3, answer comes 9. And 9 is divisible by 3. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9 and 9 is divisible by 3. So we can easily say, yes, 63 is divisible by 3. But here comes 63, which is an odd number. And it is not divisible by 2. So what will happen? It is divisible by 3, but not divisible by 2. So 63 is not divisible by 6. Let's see. 63 is divisible by 3. Correct answer. 63 is not divisible by 2. Means what happens? In that case, it will never be divisible by 6. Let's see. 63 divided by 6. 6 ones are 6. Here comes 3. You just see. There is left. So what will we do? It is not divisible. So here we went through the rules. When it is divisible by 2 and 3 both. Remember, 2 and 3 both, then only it is divisible by 6. If by only 1, then no issue. Like we cannot say then it is divisible. Means it is never divisible in that case. Okay. So now I'm taking you to another number. Divisibility by 4. I hope you people are getting all these things, right? If you have any doubt, just let me know. And if you understood, just mention it. Yes, understood. Okay, so that I'll go ahead with it. So that I'll take the next step, I'll take the next digit. Okay, so I'm just waiting for your answer. Just let me know if you understood those five. What those fives are? 10, 5, 2, 3, and 6. 10, 5, 2, 3, and 6. What about 10? 0 at the end. What about 5? 0 or 5 at the end. Very good. And then what about 2 ending in 24608? Correct? Then comes what about 3? The sum of all the digits is divisible by 3. Then it is divisible by 3 only. Now divisibility by 6, which is divisible by 2 and 3 both. And we know the divisibility rule of 2 and 3. If we know the rule of 2 and 3, we can quickly give the answer. Even numbers are divisible by 2 and sum is divisible. So it is also divisible by 6. Okay. So now I just want to take you to the next, that divisibility by 4. So how a number is divisible by 4? How can we say so? Okay. So let's see. Basically what happens when we talk about 4-digit number 4, any number is divisible by 4 or not. In this case, what we have to check? We have to check that the last 2 digit, remember, the last 2 digits should be divisible by 4. In this case also, it becomes very important to learn the table. Okay, if you learn the table, it becomes very easy. Now what to do? You know what? It becomes very easy to go for the division of 2 digits. You can do the division of 2 digits in quick, right? So if you go for last 2 digit, that becomes very easy for you, right? So here, what a number says, it is told, and the same the very similar is the table of 8 also. Divisibility rule of 8 is similarly very similar to it. How it is very similar? Just let me tell you. I have just taken, remember, the divisibility rule of 4 is what? The divisibility rule of 4 is last 2 digit should be divisible by 4. Okay, so last 2 digit divisibility is easy, right? I've taken 944. Okay, so what happens? 944. In this case, what will happen? I have to just check whether the last 2 digits are divisible by 4 or not. I just say 4 ones are 4 and 4 ones are 4. Yes, last 4 digits are divisible by 4. So when the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, the whole number is divisible by 4. So easy now. So what you need to do? No need to go for the whole calculation. We don't need to just like 944 and 699. The whole number is there and then you have to divide it by 4, the whole number. No, only the last 2 digits should be divided. Now I just give you a few numbers. You just check whether it is divisible by 4 or not. How will you check? The last 2 digit only you will divide. Okay. The last 2 digit 496. First is 496, 250, 345 and 228. So I have given you 4. I have given you 4 digits here, and here you check. Here I have given you 3-digit number. Okay. All of them are 3-digit number. If it is 4-digit, 10-digit or 5-digit number also, then also we can find it that way. So you just see the first one, 496, 96. Just check whether it is divisible or not by 4. Okay. So what we'll do? 4 twos are 8, 4 twos are 8 and 4 fours are 16. Yes, it is divisible, right? If it is divisible, 96 is divisible. So the whole 496 is divisible by 4. If the next comes 50, if the next comes 50. So 50 is not divisible because 4 ones are 4 and then comes 10. It is not divisible. If the last two digits are not divisible, this number, the whole number is not divisible. Let's go for the next. 45, undoubtedly never. 4 ones are and 4 ones are. It becomes 1 by the last. So it is not divisible. So when it is not divisible, undoubtedly the whole number is not divisible by this. Now the last one we have is 28. 28. Let's see. 4 sevens are 28. Yes, 28 is divisible. So the whole number is divisible by it. So finally what happens? You can easily get to know how a number is divisible by 4 just by checking whether it is divisible by the last two digits are divisible by 4 or not. Now just see 4, 9, 2, 7, 5, 2, 8. Oh my God. Such a big number. And I have to check whether it is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 6, 5 and 10 because we have gone through these rules. So let's see. First, I'll take you divisible by 10. Okay, because we went through that. So just check any number which is divisible by 10 if it has 0 at the end. No 0. So undoubtedly it is not divisible by 10, right? Now we'll check 5. 5 talks about, when we talk about 5, what happens? 5 talks about ending number and the digit should be 0 or 5, but it is 8. So it is not divisible by 5. Let's take it digit 2, number 2. 2 talks about the even number. Undoubtedly, even number means ending is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 and it is ending in 0. Sorry, it is ending in 8. So undoubtedly it is an even number. So if it is an even number, it is divisible by 2. Now let's take you to 3. How 3? Let's add up all. 4 plus 9, 13 plus 2, 15, 15 plus 7, 15 plus 7, 22, 24, 26 and plus 8. 26 plus 8 comes 34. Repeating, 4 plus 7, 13, 15, 15 plus 7, 22, 22, 24, 26 and plus 8 comes answer 34. 34 is not divisible by 3. If 34 is not divisible, it is not divisible by 3 also. Now, let's take the last two all. How is it divisible? Whether it is divisible by 6 or not? Undoubtedly no. Why? Because it is divisible by 2 but not by 3. But the rule of 6 says should be divisible by 2 and 3 both. And if it is divisible by both, then only we can say that yes, it is divisible by 6. So finally, it is not divisible by 6. And the last one we have is 4. So what is the rule of 4? 4 says last two digit. If it is divisible, then only it is divisible. So 28. 4 sevens are 28. So if 28 is the last two digit is divisible by 4, so the whole number is divisible by 4. So you just see what is the importance of divisibility rule here. What is the importance of divisibility rule here, and it will undoubtedly help you out for the same. So if you go through these rules, you will definitely be benefited. But here let me tell you, it's not only these many rules. There are many more rules made for 8, 9 and 11 which are very important. So what is there for 9, 8 and 11? I told you it is very similar to 4. So let's see how it is very similar to 4. I said when we talk about 4, the last two digits should be divisible, right? But when we talk about 8, the last three digits should be divisible. Okay, so I'm just taking the number 4, 9, 2, 8 and 5. 4, 9, 2, 8 and 5. What happens? You have to check if the last three digits are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. Let's see whether it is divisible or not. 8 2s are 16. 8 3s are 24. Comes 24. And 4 and 5. 45 is not divisible. Finally, what happens? If 285 is not divisible, in that case, this number will never be divisible by 8. So remember, the rule of 8 and 4 is almost similar. For 4 we have, the last two digits only, the last two digits. And for 8, the last three digits should be divisible. If they are divisible, we can easily say that yes, it is divisible by 8. This was the rule. Okay. So we went through the rule of these many digits. Now the next one is 9. How? It is very much similar to 3. That's why I told you it is very much similar to 3. Let's see how. The rule of 3 says, the rule of 9 says, the rule of 9 says the same. What I told you, the rule of 9 says, if you add up all, the thing is somewhat different. How it is different? Let's see. What you have to do, I said it is similar to 3. How it is similar? What I did in 3, added up all the digits individually together, right? Added up all and found the sum of it. The same applied in 3. And then I checked whether this sum is divisible by 3 or not. The same applies here. Here we have to check whether, first we have to add up all the digits. We will add up all the digits, and then what we'll do? Then we'll check whether the sum is divisible by 9 or not. Okay, so I'm just taking you to a number, and the number is 5283. The rule is similar to 3. So what I'll do, I'll put plus in between. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 2, 15. 15 plus 3 comes 18. Now you have to check whether 18 is divisible by a 9 or not. Yes, undoubtedly 18 is divisible by 9. If it is 18 is divisible by 9, so undoubtedly the whole number, which is 5283, it is also divisible by 9. So let me tell you, keep in mind that the rule for 3 and the rule for 9 is same. 3 also add all that and divided by 3. 9 also add all that and divided by 9, not by 3. Okay, add all that and divide by 9. Okay, now we are coming to the last one, which talks about divisibility rule by 11. How come? Okay, so for this I just want to take you people to the table. Just go through this table, it will help you out. What happens? You know, even number and the odd number. Okay, everybody knows the even number and the odd number. So when we talk about even number and the odd number, let me tell you very clear. Here we are not talking about the even number or the odd number. We are talking about the even place and odd place. Even place and odd place, and then we have to check even place and odd place. How to do? Let's see. I'm taking a number 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? I'm taking a number 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm taking one more and 0. First, I'm telling you what is the even number, what is the odd number. So I think you know very well, 3, 5 and 0, they are the odd numbers. When we talk about 3 and 5, odd numbers, 2 and 4, even numbers. But I told you that we are not going to talk about the even numbers and the odd numbers. We are going to talk about the even place and the odd place. How to find out the even place? Let's see. Odd place. I'm going to start from odd place because it is 1, 3 and 5, right? 1, 3 and 5. They all are first place, third place, fifth place. This is called odd place. Okay, when we talk about the even place, what it happens? 5 and 4. Even place, second and fourth, right? So what we have to do? Take all the even places together. This way you can go for that. Put the arrow mark, which all are coming. The odd, the even are coming upside and the odd all coming here. What I'll do the next? So first I have taken all the even place number, odd place number. Now I'm just adding up. All the even place number should be added. Here it is 3, here it is 5. 3 plus 5. It becomes 8, right? Then what I did? what I'm going to do, odd place number. Odd place numbers are 0 and 4 and 2. 0 plus 4 is 4 and 4 plus 2 comes 6. What I did, even place added here, odd place added here, right? All the even place numbers digits have been added here. All the odd place numbers digits have been added here. Now, second step is done. It is somewhat lengthy actually. It is somewhat lengthy. So what you have to do, first step is take the even place number, add them up. Next is odd place number, add them up. This is done now. Even place number, add them up. Odd place number, add them up. Don't take the odd number in even number. I said even place number. When we go for even place number and when you go for odd place number. So first, third and fifth, seventh and ninth and all are odd place number, and second, fourth and all are called the even place number. So what I did, I added up the even place number here. I added up the even place number here and I added up the odd place number here. Now the next is what to do. It is 8 and 6. Thing is, now even place minus odd place. The bigger to smaller. Here the bigger number is even. So I have just minus. The answer comes 2. What I did first, even place all added up. Odd place all added up. Then the sum should be subtracted. Even one 8, odd one 6. So what I did, I just subtracted, I found the number 0. Now here only we'll get to know whether it is divisible by 11 or not. Remember, even place, sum of even place minus sum of odd place, or sum of odd place minus sum of even place. If the answer comes 0 or the answer comes 11, then only it is divisible by 11, else not. What I told, if the odd place number are divisible, then only we can say. What I said, if the subtraction, whatever the answer we got in subtraction, now whatever the answer I got in subtraction, here I got the subtraction 2. But the rule says, if this after subtracting, if the number comes 0 or the number comes 11, then only it is divisible by 11, else not. Now let me take you to another example and you just see. Here you just see another number I'm just taking you. It is from the exercise. I'm taking you people to the exercise 3.3. Okay, 3.3. The first question is very interesting. How? Just use your mind without using your pen or paper. Just use your mind. Don't use a pen or paper. Fine? Don't use your pen and paper. And finally, you have to go for finding out the answer. Whether it is divisible, because it is talking about yes, no, yes, no. Okay, divisible by yes or no. Divisible by 2, yes or no. 3, yes or no. So you just need to mention. If you practice on it, if you find out the rule, if you remember the rule, because I know, okay. So if I take 990 ending in 0, so it is divisible by 2. What about the rule of 3? 9 plus 9, 18 plus 0, 18. 18 is divisible by 3. So undoubtedly 990 is divisible by 3. Then comes 4, last 2 digit. Last 2 digit is 90. Is 90 divisible by? No, 90 is not divisible. So undoubtedly we'll mention it. No, if 90 not divisible, last 2 digit not divisible, means it will not be divisible at all. 5. Rule of 5 says 0 or 5 at the last. Is it? Yes, undoubtedly. Now, 6. How to find out? Already mentioned now that it is divisible by 2 and also divisible by 3. Because where you went through this chart, you found out that yes, 990 is divisible by yes, like by 2 and divisible by 3. So undoubtedly you will directly mention it yes. Because in 2 also shows yes, 3 also shows yes. Finally, it is divisible by 8. Now 8, the last 3 digits. In this one, you have to divide first. last three digits. 8 ones are, and then 8 twos are, and then comes 30, not divisible. So it is no. Then 90. The rule comes for 9. What is the rule of 9? Add up all. Add up all, and the sum should be divided by 9. So 9 plus 9 plus 0, it is 18, and 18 is divided by 9. So we'll say yes. Then 10, ending in 0. So 10, 11. Now the turn comes for 11. Let's see what happens. The number is given 990. Let's see. 990. What I did? Odd place together, even place together. So even place, only one number is there. Odd place, 9 plus 0 comes 9. And this comes 9, right? Odd place also 9, even place also 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. If it is 0, what will happen? The rule says of 11, the rule says whether it is 11, if it is 11, the subtraction, the answer comes 0 or 11, it is divisible by 11. Okay, either the answer comes 0 or 11, the number is divisible by 11. So here we found the answer 0. So if it is 0, so undoubtedly yes. So you have to apply all the rules and go for question number 1. Then go for question number 2. Here what happens? Divisibility rule by 4 and by 8. By how 4? Last 2 digits. How 5? Last 3 digits. So you have to divide. Number 3. Divisibility test. Remember divisibility test. But the thing comes, don't ever write the answer directly. Because question number 1 was only talking about write the answer directly yes or no. But 2 and 3, here you have to show directly. The whole process you have to show. Okay. The whole process you have to show. In that case, how to do? What to write? First, you have to write as you're going for question number 3 now, or whatever, you go for question number 2 also. What happens in this case? You have to mention. You have to mention first the rule. If we are going for question number 3, so and it is asking for divisibility by like divisible by 6. So what we need to mention? First we'll mention the rule. Okay. First we'll mention the rule, and the rule is a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and 3 both. So what we'll do? We'll first write the rule that a number which is divisible by 2 and 3 both is always divisible by 3. So first we'll do that. Then we'll check whether it is divisible by 2 or not. So we'll mention. We'll write the number, then we'll mention. This is an even number. So it is divisible by 2. Now what about 3? There only show everything. 2 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4. When you add it up and find the answer, then you divide it by 3. Everything should be shown there. Don't think that in question number 1 you just used your mind and you're getting the answer. But when here it is talking about using this and show and using this, just let us know. It is not asking for yes or no. It is asking for how, right? So you have to first write down the rule, then prove it. The way I proved, I have given you a number. So already the number is given to you. So when you are already getting the number, in that case, you have to go for it. So this is the way you can complete your work. Comes to number 4 and number 5. Number 5 is very important. Write the smallest digit and the greatest digit in the blank space. And then you have to find whether it is divisible by 3 or not. How to do? Add up whatever is given. 6 plus 7, 13, plus 2, 15, plus 4, 19. Now 19. What to add in 19 to make it divisible by 3? So 19 plus 2, 21. If I add 2, it will become 21, and 21 is divisible by 3. So I hope the whole concept is clear to all of you. And finally, I'm just ending this session with the hope that you people have understood. If you understood, that's very good. And complete this exercise and do it as many times as you can, so that the divisibility rules will always be there in your mind. Okay. And by the time, thank you so much. Take care.